What's Ngesung Kundrol? Let me explain. No matter how sinful you have been in this life, if you do this practice, it will defer taking rebirth into a negative realm for one lifetime. Again, in your next life, you will be born in a very powerful capacity to practice, to purify. So for one lifetime, you are guaranteed not taking rebirth in any of the three lower realms. That's what Kajit Saranji told us. So he gave me the commitment over 23 years ago. I have not broken my commitment even once. I've been doing the practice every single day. So therefore, it gives me the qualification to pass it on to others. But it takes a 5 to 6 hour ritual to do it. And then once the person does it, you have to recite the Mani mantra 1 round every day for life. Hold your bodhisattva vows. If you do that, you will be safe. I will be giving that this year to select a few. How do I select? People who take their assignments seriously, people who do their work seriously, people who do their job seriously, people who do their volunteering seriously, people who are steady and they really do it, they don't run away, they don't make excuses, their mind is very steady, they'll receive that practice. Why do I look at that? Because for this practice, you need your mind to be steady. For this practice, you need to make sacrifices. For this practice, you need to give up some attachments. If you don't give up attachments, you don't give up your comfort zone, how will you get higher practices? You see, people have a misconception. When you get the tantric practice, then you start practicing renunciation and non-attachment. Wrong. You have to practice that before you receive initiation. So that when you receive initiation, it will be very smooth. Example, do you learn how to drive when you get your new car, in your new car on the highway? No. You learn how to drive before you get your new car so that when you get your new car, you don't smash it up. Very simple. So you don't get Chenrezig initiation and then start practicing when you get it. You have to practice beforehand. I will have classes here for Bodhisattva vows, and there will be a video that I have already recorded that will be played on the screen here for those selected for the initiation. And on top of that, the second initiation that I am very honored to give everyone that I have chosen, will be a very small group, is Trakpo Tsultrim, who is renowned for arresting heart problems, incurable diseases. Diseases having to do with ailments that are very difficult to heal. Because Trakpo Tsultrim has a type of mantra and practice that moves your body's chi in such a way, it will help it to repair itself. I've had a few students who've had serious heart murmurs and problems. After doing the practice, no more. I didn't create the miracle. I just have the method. So therefore, Trakpo Tsultrim will be a very powerful practice for people who have life-threatening diseases, or they have heart problems, or they have very serious health problems. And if they do this practice very well, they will heal. And they will become better. That does not mean you don't go for medical practice, or medical attention and medical help. It's in combination. So I'll be giving that in the near future this year. If you're a tourist that just comes into the center sometimes when you're convenient and sometimes you won't be chosen for that. Why? Because that requires higher training. If you're devoted, you are part of the center. You are steady. You do what you promised. I don't want to hear excuses anymore from people. Well, my dog couldn't eat my ego, so I still have my ego. I'll see you next year, Rinpoche. I don't want to hear any more excuses. Why? For the people who've made excuses, I've got a lot of new people coming to replace you. So you're going to fall behind. Is that a threat? Yes. I know I'm not the traditional nice monkey monk. I'm just a monkey monk, not a nice monk. I'm quite direct and I'm quite open. But I think you guys appreciate that because you know what? Sometimes the package is no frills, but inside's got a lot.